Today, we're going to talk about something that a lot of us know really, really well, but we almost never say out loud. We're diving into the psychology of people who go silent when they're hurt.
Just think about that for a second. That feeling when the pain is just so big, so heavy, that words just, well, they stop working. It's like a weight in your chest that quiets everything else.
It's a really quiet kind of retreat, isn't it? The energy to be the one who reaches out first, it's just gone. You find yourself pulling away from everyone, and on the outside, you might be smiling, but on the inside, it feels like you're just slowly crumbling. If any of that sounds familiar, you are definitely in the right place.
Let's call this whole experience the silent retreat. And it's so important to get this right away. This isn't about being dramatic. It's not about wanting attention. It's a really deep and often totally involuntary response to emotional pain.
And if this is you, I bet you've wondered why you do this. It's so easy to judge yourself, isn't it? To think, am I cold? Am I broken? What's wrong with me? But the truth is, the reasons you go silent are woven right into the fabric of how your brain works and everything you've learned from your past. So let's explore that.
So if we could actually look inside your head when this is happening, we'd find there's a powerful logic behind the silence. And it often starts with a trait called deep processing.
Now this concept, it's a game changer. It takes what so many of us just brush off as overthinking and shows us what it really is. It's not a character flaw. Brain imaging has literally shown that some people's minds are just wired to take in and analyze way more data from every single interaction.
Does this ring a bell? You're not just listening to words. You're tracking tone, you're reading micro-expressions, you're calculating what might happen 3 steps from now. It's like playing social chess, and that's exactly why small talk can feel so incredibly draining. So when you get hurt, your brain kicks into overdrive, analyzing it all. And silence? Well, silence becomes the only way to manage that flood of information.
Now add another layer to this. It's a trait called heightened sensitivity. We're talking about 15 to 20% of the population, maybe 1 in 5 people. And this isn't just about being emotional. It's biological. Brain scans actually show these individuals have more gray matter in the parts of the brain that handle empathy. You literally feel things on a deeper level.
Think of yourself as an emotional antenna. You're just picking up on frequencies that most people don't even know are there. And while that's an amazing gift for connection and empathy, it also means that when you get hurt, the impact is, well, it's amplified. The pain isn't just an event, it's a massive signal that can overwhelm your whole system. Silence, then, becomes your way of turning down the volume so you can hear yourself think.
Okay, so our wiring is one huge part of the story. But the other part, it's about what life has taught us. Our past experiences write the code for our reactions today.
This is such a critical idea to understand. It's called learned helplessness. If you've been in situations over and over again where you've been let down and you had no control, your brain learns a really painful lesson. Hoping for a different result just leads to more hurt, so eventually it just stops trying. It learns to go quiet because hoping hurts more than just letting go.
This quote just nails it. When someone who's been hurt a lot says something like, "Oh, it's just another day," or "I don't really care about my birthday," that's not apathy talking. That is a protective shield built from layers and layers of scar tissue. Their silence isn't empty, trust me, it's full of memories.
Think of your brain as this really meticulous note-taker. It kept a record of every single time you spoke up and were dismissed, every time you reached out and were met with nothing. And it learned that fighting back or explaining yourself didn't fix it. So it came up with a new strategy: retreat. Go silent, protect the system from any more damage. So this brings us to a really, really important question about this protective silence. Is it a fortress that's keeping you safe, or has it maybe become a prison that's keeping you all alone? Let's just sit with these two sides for a moment. On the one hand, silence can absolutely be a sign of incredible strength. Those walls you've built, they're not paranoia, they're based on pattern recognition. You're not cold, you're discerning. You learn to be self-sufficient the hard way. But then, there's the other side. That fortress can become a prison. The silence stops being about protecting your peace and starts being about hiding from the vulnerability that real connection demands. You might want that connection more than anything, but the fear of getting hurt again keeps you locked inside.
So, which one is it for you? It's a question only you can answer, and you have to be really honest with yourself. Are you just protecting your energy, or are you actively avoiding connection? One is about finding peace. The other is a prison. Just Take a second to think about that.
All right, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one last thought. Something I really hope you hold on to. If you are one of the people who go silent when you're hurt, please hear this. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not broken because you feel things deeply. You are not antisocial because you need to retreat to feel safe. You are not too much for having a sensitive system, and you are definitely not too little for knowing how to protect it.
This right here, this says it all. Your way of being in the world is a completely logical response to your unique wiring and to everything you've been through. You're just trying to navigate a world that often celebrates being loud and superficial when you were built for depth.
And maybe that's the most important thing to remember. Your silence isn't emptiness. It's not a void. It is a rich, complex inner world. It's a language. It's a boundary. It's a sanctuary. And you know what? Not everyone is meant to understand it. And that's okay.